going on, you all? My name is Darren Rowan, and I'm a storytelling coach. But more importantly, I was also a king in chapter 2 of the King series. Now we're in the chapter 3, and I am blessed to be your ambassador. Listen, you do not want to miss one episode of chapter 3, because we know how Cal is. He's going to bring the fire, the passion, and the energy to each and every episode. Chapter 3, King series. Let's go!
Hey, man, as you know, it's Kyle Jacko checking in from the ATL. Man, you already know whenever you see the shirt and you see the cross, you know it's about God and motivation. And it's time for the King series chapter 3 to start. Before we get ready to jump into it, you know we got to give a shout out to King series chapter 1. Remember this, man. Y'all have built something for the chapter 1 that it was so great. God had to do it again for the chapter 2. And then God had to do it again for the chapter 3. And then now the chapter 3 is building something so big for the chapter 4. Chapter 4, all y'all there for chapter 4 King series, y'all better get ready, man. Y'all better get ready. This king I'm bringing you right now, I'm happy to call him a brother. Met him off Clubhouse in the Morning Soul Cat Operation Room on Clubhouse, be on that app a lot. And heard him one time, like, man, this dude really smart. He probably smarter than me. I said it a little bit. I heard it said out loud. But I was like, there's something good about him. And then after that one, we start going to the room a whole lot more. And then he was the second king I met off of Clubhouse. Shouts out to Jeremy Franklin. I met him first, but then I met AJ. And me and AJ clicked, you know what I'm saying? Like that little black suit that y'all be seeing me in on YouTube, that man right there got that suit fitted and everything for me. For the brown suit that y'all gonna see, man, got it fitted and everything for me too. So that's what a brother does, man. A brother always want to see you going out there looking your best. And that's one thing about him. He always goes out there looking his best. But with that being said, my brother AJ Farewell, man, can you come to the stage and talk to these people and tell these people what you do? Because you know your fashion is always on par all the time. Go ahead and talk to people, King.
Blessings, man. Thank you for the introduction, man. That was very humbling, so I appreciate that. Currently, I sell suits. I also work with singers and songwriters around their paperwork, making sure that your paperwork is in order so they get paid properly. I don't really do motivation, but I end up doing motivation. What I actually do also is, what I'm doing right now is I'm doing some scholar work around the history of our people and our true identity as a people. And what I can tell you right now is it's stronger than the idea that we come from kings and queens. It's stronger than that. It's deeper than that. And with all the research that I'm doing and the work that I'm doing around this right now, it's forcing me to write a book. I'm gonna have to write a book to discuss my perspective on all that I'm learning. So there's going to be some things in there that you've heard of, you already know. And then there's going to be some things in there that you're going to say, I don't know if I really want to believe that, but okay. But I'm going to have all the data, the facts, the evidence, and the proof. So that's the most exciting thing that I'm doing right now, is just doing a brand new dissertation, a brand new rediscovery scholar work on our people and our actual true identity. So that's me today.
AJ always dropping the bars as always. Make sure you want to know more about AJ. Look in the description below. Once you look in the description, got the hyperlinks right there. So anything you just said, you want to know a little bit more about it, go ahead and reach out to him no matter what. King, my next question to you is this right here. How do you wear your crown in society around other kings?
So as far as how I wear my crown, to me, that sounds like, how do I conduct myself in the public and in the public eye? And what I do my best to do is speak impeccably, really truly honor my word, and allow my deeds to match my words. It's only when your deeds and your words align and match that you're truly in alignment. And that is the moment when people can truly trust you. It's the moment when you can trust yourself. And The buzzword around the Black community right now is manifestation. The only way anything manifests is if your words meet and match your deeds. It's the only way anything manifests. So I do my best to live my life in that way.
Okay then, brother AJ. I see you. I see where you're going. I see you. I see you. Put my hat to you. My next question, you King, is who is your king role model? You can't use God, you can't use Yahweh, you can't use Jesus. I already know you was going. Ain't gonna happen. Sorry, can't do that. My king role model has to be Malcolm X. That's my first one. Malcolm X because he was Detroit Red at first. And he was doing everything he done out there in the streets, this, that, and the other. Met a lot of extraordinary people. But then he ended up getting locked up and became a Muslim. So he got Malcolm X. How Malcolm X became that and done just so much great things. Then at a time where he went to Mecca and came back. When he came back with a whole different terminology on life. And his words was, all white people aren't bad. It's just some of them are. So since they're like that, I'm gonna treat them that way, but the ones that's actually nicer to them, I'm not gonna treat them that way. So he changed his mind for him. To me, that's what a king does. Sometimes people want to look at Malcolm X and say he was always violent, he was mean, he was trying to do this, that, and the other. All he was trying to do is protect his family. Married, has kids. So any king watching this video right now, don't you want to protect your family? That's the same thing Malcolm X was doing. His belief, my belief probably was it wasn't the same way. It's not. But I understand this right here. When I got to protect my family, I'm going to protect my family at all costs. That's the type of king I am. My next king has to be my pastor, Dr. Curran B. Lee. And why is Pastor Dr. Curran B. Lee? Because when I didn't know where I was going in life, God had to sit me down. He set me down to learn. And when he set me down to learn, he set me down to church called Berean Christian Church. That church right there helped me learn more because I started seeing Pastor Lee and I started seeing him. I'm like, man, when he get off the pulpit, he's still this amazing person. Sometimes people on the pulpit, when they get out, they can do something totally different. My pastor still comes off the pulpit, shake your hand, speak to you, ask you how everything going, be in church and still be remembering everybody's name and everything else like that. But then he's a husband married for years. He loved his wife like the first day he met her. He has 2 kids. Love them the same way. So I see the husband he is. I see the father he is. And I'm just like, wow. Like that to me is just amazing. So that's my 2 king role models. So, Brother AJ with you, man, who is your 2 king role models? It could be a celebrity, it could be a family member or a friend. Only thing I want you to do is, man, say their name and how did they impact your life to be the king you are right now?
So the first king role model that I had was actually my grandfather. My grandfather it was my mother's father I'm speaking of. My grandfather he was a community leader for one, a deacon in the church. And the thing I remember about him the most, the thing that he taught me the most was really how to just stand on my own, how to fend for myself, how to earn money. He was the first one to taught me how to earn money, what that meant, what that looked like. The next thing about my grandfather was he was also the one that showed me how to have what honest discipline looked like. A lot of us as children, when our parents or even our grandparents would whip us, there was a certain fear there, but it made you kind of resent them a little bit. With my grandfather, I didn't resent him. It just was more a thing of he did it in a way where I felt like I don't want to upset him to where he feels like he needs to do that to me again. I don't want to put myself in a position where this becomes my result. So he was really good in disciplining me. It wasn't even punishment. Like he might say the word punishment. It wasn't punishment. It was real discipline. Today, my current mentor and friend, I call him my boss because technically he is. His name is Tafari. My grandfather's name is George Farewell, my namesake. My name is Aaron Farewell, AJ Farewell. So my grandfather's George Farewell. My mentor, his name is Tafari, and he is a good friend, mentor, and from him, I learned how to run business, like actually run business in real life, in real time. I thought I knew. I had an inkling of it because of my years in insurance and what I've done over the years with other businesses and other ventures that I've gotten into, creating my own nonprofit and those things many years ago. When I got with him, the first thing he told me was, "You're not bad at sales. You're actually very good at sales. What you're bad at, business. You don't know how to do business. I'm going to show you how to be a good businessman. You combine that with your ability to sell, you'll be a millionaire in no time." And he's a millionaire himself. So from that millionaire to tell me that, yeah, you can, all you got to do is tweak this one thing right here and you're good, I help a lot. And so the things that I've learned from him just in personal life, he's a wonderful husband, excellent father, and he clings to wisdom. It's the one thing I can say of all of the jewels that I get from him is the way that he clings to wisdom. He clings to wisdom so hard. So I can't say enough about that king. He is an excellent brother, does wonderful work, and he's a wonderful community leader. Stands up for what he believes in, and he lives his life solely by example. So he's not the person who's going to get up in front of city council unless he's invited. You got to invite him. He's not going to get in front of city council because he wants to complain about something. If he's going to complain about something, he's going to actively do something. If he's concerned with his community, and he's done that. I've witnessed him do that a few times where he's done something. So he's a community leader in that way, and I definitely look up to him in that way. And mind you, he's like 1 year older than me, but I've had men younger than me that I've looked up to. So wonderful person. So those are the kings in my life.
Okay, very amazing kings. Your grandfather, amazing man. Then the boss. I know you talk about your boss a lot too, man. But you know, the thing which I didn't even know, I didn't even know his name was Aaron. I didn't find his name was Aaron like to this year. Like I've been knowing AJ for a while. I thought his real name was AJ. I was like, bro, who are they talking about? Who is Aaron? I don't know any Aaron. I know AJ. He's like, bro, that's my real name. Real name is Aaron. I was like, why you just don't call yourself Aaron Fairway? He's like, cause I call myself AJ. I was like, all right, cool. So y'all didn't even know my real name ain't Kyle. Nah, it's Kyle Jacko. Y'all had something to say for me. I know y'all did. King, we going about to do something right now. See, everybody don't know, but AJ knows. I love to have fun in games. I really do. It's a game I got called. It's called the wordplay. Where what's going to happen is I'm going to try to stump these kings. And at the end of these 3 questions, I'm going to get him a gift. So right now, AJ, I want you to play the game with me. Unmute the microphone. And are you ready to play the wordplay with Kyle Jackson?
I'm ready.
Okay. Your first question is, I want you to paint a picture for us right now that somebody ain't never been to Columbus, Ohio. Paint a picture, the good and the bad, of Columbus, Ohio. When I just laughed at that.
Yeah. All right. Columbus, Ohio. Oh boy, Columbus, Ohio it's a small town. It's not the smallest town where everybody, I can't say everybody doesn't know everybody. Everybody knows everybody. So it's a small town. Everybody does know everybody. It can be friendly. It can be nice, depending on how you approach it. It can be a great place to grow. It's definitely a nice place where you can raise your family, for sure. The bad of it, when it gets bad, is really bad because it's so small. So everybody knows everybody. To set something off negative, it's very easy to do. And when you do it, it's a long time before it calms down, gets back to stasis, and we can like get okay with each other again. It takes a while. uh, good families, people with good hearts, hardworking people who I feel at times should really believe in themselves a little more than what they do. For the ones who do believe in themselves, they go very far, travel the world. There's a lot of wonderful leaders that come out of Columbus, Ohio, that have shaped the world. A lot of beautiful musicians that have come out of Columbus, Ohio, shaped the music landscape across the world, globally. And then there's a lot of people who could do that too, and they don't. But what they do is they do learn how to honestly love. They do learn how to honestly give that love through all of the obstacles. The one thing I can say in Columbus, Ohio, that you can find in honesty is love. It might not look the way you want it to look, it might not feel the way you want it to feel, but you will find honest love. And I think that's the best way that I can paint the picture of Columbus, Ohio. Just a nice little town that would like to be a big city, but it's good people.
I love that because Port Arthur, Texas, you can keep your microphone on mute. Port Arthur, Texas is the same way. It's truly the same way. So I really do love that. Now, knowing that you love music, you're a musician, you do so many great things with music. I'm going to give you 3 more questions. So that was one for Columbus, Ohio. And I'm going to say a name. When I say a name, I want you to go in depth and tell me what that means to you. When I say Anita Baker, what comes to your mind?
Soul, man. Soulful woman. The best voice. When she sang, she truly embodied the words. She meant what she was singing. Even if it wasn't her real life, she found a memory that that embodied the feeling of the song, and she sang it like it was really her real life and made you really, really feel. So beautiful, beautiful woman. Soul, like truly embodied soul music, truly did. Even though she was singing R&B, R&B comes from soul music, and truly soulful woman, beautiful woman. I was just listening to her yesterday.
You had to give that, shout out to my auntie. She just went to a concert about a couple of months ago. She said she hadn't skipped a beat at all. She's still going in. Yes. My next one is going to be Kirk Franklin.
Shaped the landscape of gospel music into what we're able to see today. He's one of the most popular non-singing gospel people out there that everybody loves. But brother does not. But he's good at telling you what to say though. Commands it. What did we say? Jesus, sing it. Come on now. God is great. Hip hop, good. Like that's him. That's him. But he knows his music now. Does not get it twisted. Listen, if you've ever, I don't know. The brother knows his music. You can't, because there's no way he could do what he did and not. It's impossible. The brother knows when you flat in the background and the whole choir singing. He can call you out. Whole choir going, he can call you out. Yeah, sister over there in the 3rd row in the back. Yeah, you were flat. Yeah, you messed up the whole thing. We're going to start all over again. Thanks, sister such and so. We're going to start over again. Let's go, folks. Kirk is that dude. So yeah, love Kirk Franklin, powerful brother. Really loves the Lord. Whether despite whatever limited controversies we've seen of him, he really loves the Lord. That's not a joke. Really loves God. Really loves God. Yeah, so that's Kirk Franklin.
Okay. DMX.
Really loves God. Actually loves God. Like the nicest, most humble dude you could meet in real life. I didn't get to meet him. A lot of people that I know met him, and everybody the same thing. Like nicest dude, like give you the shirt off his back type guy, for real. Meant his lyrics. It was very real for him in his songs. It was very sincere. He's very misunderstood as a result of it because it seems so violent. But what else is there to talk about when your life was that violent? And you know he's a sincere dude because he meant those prayers. That wasn't a gimmick. A lot of people believe that those prayers in his songs were gimmick. That was real because he would do that in real life. If he met you in real life today, he would say, yo, I love you, brother. I'm going to pray for you because I think that you about to be great. And that's what he would do.
Love that, man. That's yeah, when you were talking about Kirk Franklin, I was like, yep, he's right. He can really orchestrate the choir and know where everything is going at. And DMX, you know what I'm saying, love of God, and then he the baker has that voice. The reason why I gave it to you like this because I want everybody to understand something. All three of these individuals in all different genres all had one thing in common: how I love God. Anita Baker talks about it, sings about it. Kirk Franklin orchestrates it. You got DMX, believes in it, breathes it every single day, no matter what kind of crazy stuff went on. God was in his life when he was in jail and out of jail. So some of y'all want to find God when y'all just in jail. When y'all get out of jail, y'all want to stop finding God. You got to take God with you everywhere you go, not just one place. So, man, you have won the wordplay, man. This is the fun part, man. You want to know what you won?
Where did I win, brother?
Man, so you stay in Atlanta, Georgia, where I stay at, man. I'll be coming to your house probably in about a week or two. I'm going to leave a black box at your doorstep. And when you open this black box, there's going to be a Chucky doll inside.
I decline.
No. It's the King series, bro. We got to give you this. I'm going to give it to your house. Matter of fact, you just had a birthday about some time ago, man. This is going to be your birthday gift also. I'll make sure I dress him up. He's going to have a King series shirt on just like this.
Brother. Thank you, but no, thank you. Not on the Chucky doll. No.
Okay. Well, I got another gift for you.
Okay.
I got you 17 Popeyes biscuits. You can't drink no water. You can't drink no tea. You can't have no butter. You can't have no salt, pepper. None of that. You got to eat these biscuits in less than 5 minutes.
Okay, now that sounds like a joke.
No, I'm serious. I'm real serious.
Brother, that's not a present. That's a punishment.
That's a gift.
That is not a gift. That is a punishment. That is an obstacle.
Okay,
you trying to test my ability to overcome? Do I really believe in God? That's not a president. That's not a present.
I got another gift for you.
Okay, brother.
I got you the original Teddy Pendergrass album.
Okay. I can accept that.
Only bad thing about it is it's been broken into 25 to 75 different pieces. And I don't know how you're going to put it in your record player or anything like that, but I got you like the actual picture.
I'll take the picture.
And the picture actually has been dipped in bleach, so now it doesn't look like it anymore.
Yeah, brother, I appreciate the gesture.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me take out my hat and tell y'all something. Y'all see how I be giving y'all all these gifts and everything like that, and y'all never want to accept these gifts. I ain't worked real hard to get y'all these gifts. You know how hard it is to get a 1996 Check It Out? You know how hard it is to get this? I went to Popeyes, made sure the pizzas came out fresh and hot and everything like that. Y'all ain't want the biscuits. I told this man, I got him to say it's kind of broken up, but at the same time, he could have put it back together. He would have had the whole thing. Matter of fact, with the picture, he could have just took his shirt off and went like this. He would have been good. He could have had his own picture. But man, the King series, the wordplay, man, it's always something with this wordplay. I love doing this wordplay because, which I don't know is, man, I like laughing a lot. Y'all see all these videos, you like, say his name, God. I love saying that. That's who I am. I love motivating others. But one thing I learned about life is that you have to learn how to laugh. That's how you get high blood pressure. If you want to walk around, I ain't speaking to nobody. I'm hard as they come. Bro, you're not that hard. You're not. Go ahead and smile. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm 6 foot tall, 200-some pounds. I smile, bro. It's okay. You got to know when to turn it on, turn it off. That's all you got to do. With that being said, man, we got to get ready to jump into another part of the video. Every time we jump to the part of the video, that's why I have it set up like this, because I get to laugh with the Kings, and then we get to talk about a king that's really, really, really amazing in my life. Uncle Eddie Ray Brown, man. He is King Series Chapter 1, Series 15. Looking at you like this. And my uncle was an amazing, amazing man. So it's an honor that I get all the kings from the King Series to watch his video and they tell me what they think about it. Because that's the way my uncle legacy lives on. Not just through me, but through everybody watch the video. So, King, AJ, I want you to let everybody know what you got from the video and why they should go watch the video of Uncle Eddie Ray Brown.
Man, your Uncle Eddie Ray, man, real dude. Real dude. And I'm glad that he's somebody who was truly in your life in a way that he was able to contribute to you. I can see how he's rubbed off on you in a really good way, in a powerful way. Your love for life, your zeal, and I saw it in him in the video that I saw of him. His love for God, his love for people. He really loved people too. Really loved people. And he definitely wanted the best for everyone. As a result of him in your life, I think him in your life is what caused you to even think to create a King series, to celebrate people like him. And I think that you select the people who you do to come on to this King series based on the time you spent with him, just to be honest with you. Because that is exemplary and it's something that we do not do enough of with each other. So much negativity, not enough positivity. And he exemplified the positives while still being a strong man. Don't play. Please don't. He not, unless it is a game, he's not playing. You knew it, but the love was there and you felt that love. The way I was just talking about my grandfather, he actually reminded me of my grandfather a little bit. So those are my thoughts.
Yes, man. Uncle Eddie Ray, man, was truly a gem. And that's where the line comes from. Like that line, he loves the line. You know what I'm saying? So when I got ready to create this logo with my logo art, shouts out to Sango, he created the line in all these different colors because no king is the same. But the only thing that connects the king is the crown, which God is the crown. So that's what connects everything together. So shouts out to Uncle Eddie Ray Brown. Love you, rest in power. And shouts out to the Kings for next year. I tell people this in every video. If you don't watch the video, you won't be a part of the King series. If you get mad, guess what? Talk to the editor. If you get mad, you don't want to do it, talk to the person that created the blueprint. If you get mad, talk to the person that created the logo. Hey, Shank, they're going to call you real soon, bro. But man, my uncle was, still is me in my heart, man. It's amazing. So I'm going to keep on going like always. My next question to you, King, is this right here. How are you developing kings right now for their future, like the youth? Like, what are you doing right now to develop them to be great in the future?
Well, my son, for one, I'm starting with my own son, 7 years old. I have to go to court for him. However, what I'm doing for him, the first thing I'm doing is creating a financial legacy for him. So actually, I already did that. I have that. The second thing I'm doing is this book that I'm writing. I can't believe I'm saying I'm really writing a book, but I am. It's a recent development. I never thought I would do it, but I'm doing it because of, as I said at the beginning, I am currently I'm doing some scholarship work, basically learning about our true identity as a people, who we actually are, where we really came from, the lands, the history, the legacy, the culture, the whole thing, the real deal picture from my lens, how I'm seeing it based on where I'm getting the information from. And I'm getting the information from credible sources. So this is not, I heard brother such and so say this, and then I heard this other thing over here. The stuff I'm going to talk about in this book, and when I have public discussion on it, is going to sound very, very far-fetched. It is. You won't really believe it. Very real, though. have the evidence, have the backing of solidified evidence and so on and so forth around us as a people and our identity as a people, where we come from, who we are. Because identity has been a big issue in our community for us as men. I had a woman ask me the other day, so what's up with this gang thing? Because the gang stuff seems like really strange to me. As a matter of fact, I think it's stupid. That's 90% of the women I've spoken with in my life, even the women who were involved with men who were in it and even got involved themselves. All of them are like, yeah, that's just stupid. And the only thing I could point to was our lack of identity. We need something to hold on to say that I'm a part of, that this is me, this is who I am. So when you think about all the gangsters that you know, they hold on to that. How are you 70 years old and you're holding on to this identity? We were stripped of it. So what am I doing to help the youth? I'm working on learning the facts of our identity and disseminating that information in a way that they can digest it, that they can accept it, where they can say, okay, this is really who I am. This is really where I come from. Give them some confidence. And in the meanwhile, in between time, when I do have a young man in front of me, I learn who he is today and who he wants to be. And I help give him a roadmap to get to where he wants to be, as simply as I possibly can. I don't like to give the deep details. I can give those. I do my best not to give them because most people don't care for them. What they care for is the big picture. So I give them the big picture. And when they're ready for details, I make myself available to give them. If they don't want it from me, I give them to the people who could even do a better job than me at giving certain details to the certain things that they want to do or be, and so on. But I give guidance, I give direction. Yeah, that's what I do. I give guidance, I give direction. Every man, no matter how old or young, if they're at a space that's not where I'm at, I'm able to guide them to where I'm at and then show them this is the direction of go to go past where I'm at. Because we all should be trying to get past where I'm at right now. Definitely. So that's what I do.
I love that you hit on so many different topics. And hey, man, when the book comes out, let me know. Love to support it. Would love to get some for the kids that's in Atlanta, Georgia. Some of the kids I know, which y'all don't know, I coach and train about 7 to 10 kids right now. Personal training. That's what I do for them right now. And I do that free of charge because I just love youth. So man, I love that. So as soon as it come out, let me know. My next question to you is what what behavior do you see in mainstream society right now that's sending out the wrong king development message?
The thing I see in mainstream society is sending a terrible message is how we treat our women, what we say about our women. It's horrible messaging, horrible messaging. So many people have latched on to Kevin Samuels, not because of the actual real life constructive criticism that he gave to both men and women. A lot of men are latching on to Kevin Samuels because of his critique of our women, but they're latching on to his critique of our women to tear our women down further, not to build them up. You missed the fact that what he was attempting to do was help our women, build them up. The point was tear her down to build her back up. Now, maybe that wasn't wise for a woman. Maybe a woman doesn't need that from a man. Maybe not. Maybe. However, let's not take his message to tear our women down, because to tear our women down is to tear us down. And that's the thing I see in mainstream America right now around our people that I detest, is how we as men tear our women down versus building our women up, constructively criticizing and saying, hey, listen, I, as a man, am not pleased with women who do this, but I am pleased with women who do this. We equally need to be okay with hearing a woman rebut and say, okay, if you want that, I am not pleased with seeing men who do this. I want to see men who do that. Constructive conversation is not going to be easy. It will be a little bit ugly, but it has to be from a place of love in our heart and constructive. The goal is not to tear down. The goal is to build up. Neither one of us is really doing a good job right now. Black men or Black women. We're both screwing up. But I really don't like the tearing down of Black women. I just don't. I don't care if she deserves it. We as Black men don't need to be doing that publicly. Privately, sure. Publicly, no. Because it doesn't help us do anything except go extinct. That's what it helps us do. It helps us go extinct. And some of us would say that's a good thing. I don't see that. So that is the mainstream thing in society that I see right now. Is just the total wrong message. You do not tear down a woman, a Black woman especially. Don't do that.
Love that, love that. Rest in power to Kevin Samuels. With me, I saw some of his messages. Really wasn't too pleased with him. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, my personal opinion. Like, you know, I have little girls and everything else like that. I understood where it was going with it, but sometimes went a little bit overboard. Ain't gonna play. We went a little bit overboard. I was like, oh, I probably wouldn't have said that, but that's the way you want to do on his own platform. So when you have your own platform, you do what you want to do. That's simple what it is. But just because he done it, they don't mean I have to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a couple times I didn't even watch it. But you know, my lens is somewhat totally different. So a lot of stuff I ain't gonna be connected to this season anyway. Where I'm going right now. Okay, this is the best part of the video right here. I love this part of the video. Last year we had some kind of motivational prayer. Y'all know I'm a motivational speaker, so motivational prayer was really good last year. It really was. This year, God gave me the vision when I did the Queen series to do the Queen's prayer. Well, the Queen prays for all the queens on the Queen series, all the queens, what she knows and everything else like that. Then God gave me another vision, the King's prayer, where the King is going to pray for all the kings on the King series, all the kings around the world. And you know, I love prayer. You know, I love to go ahead and pray, but you know, I'm just the host of this video. This is their video. So, brother AJ, I want you to come to the screen and pray for all your kings and just, man, do what God put inside you to do. And after AJ says amen, I'm gonna come on back. When I come on back, I got something to tell y'all. But I'll be back after you get done.
Blessings to all. Give thanks for this time and this moment. So, my prayer, Heavenly Father, we come before you humbly, asking for your ear to listen, asking for the eternal blessing to shower over every king and queen listening, watching this podcast. We ask that whatever is in the hearts of the men and women who are watching this, that they desire, that they have a need for, that they have an honest desire for, that is honest and good and true. We humbly ask that you bless them with it, the means to get it, the ability to see it for themselves, and to show them how. Give them the faith and the courage to accept that you operate in a way that they do not know, and that the thing that they asked for will be fulfilled in a way that they could not imagine, and to simply trust you. We humbly ask for blessings to continue to flow over everyone who is listening under the sound of my voice, and that you are well, you are whole, you are healed in every aspect of life, finances, physical health, mentally, family. In the mighty name of King Jesus, we pray and we give thanks. Amen.
Yes, 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 yes. He has done it again. I'm gonna tell y'all something. One thing I love about the King series, I love about the Queen series, this right here. Prayer is strong. Prayer is truly strong. And I'm very glad that when I asked these kings to be on this King series, It was not one king that told me I don't want to do it because I got a prayer in the video. Not one king said that. Not one. When I told them about the prayer and I said it's not optional, they said, I know it ain't optional. I'm going to do it. So before I get started, I'm going to say, all y'all kings, y'all done an amazing job. Hey, I want y'all to keep on being strong. I want y'all to keep on doing what God calls y'all to do. Keep your prayer life strong. With that being said, I want all y'all to like, comment, subscribe to this video. If you want to know more about Brother AJ, make sure you look in the description below. Hit his hyperlink, see what he got going on. Shouts out to just everything you're doing. And just let you know, brother, I'm praying for you when you go to court. Everything will be good anyway. You're in the God's hands regardless. And right now, you done such a good job, though. I'm still kind of mad you don't want to take my gifts, though. We're going to talk about that after we get off this because you're supposed to take my gifts. But, man, I want you to wrap up the whole video, give a motivational message to the kings and to the queens. And after you get done, like I said, man, if you want to chunk the deuce, you want to take off your mustache and throw it at the screen, I'll say you do anything you want to do, man. But thank you once again for being a part of this King series, Chapter 3. Right now, I leave in your hands, Brother AJ.
Well, blessings, man. Thanks everybody for coming out and watching. I hope that I was impactful in some way in your life, that I helped in some way in your life, that you learned something good, positive, that would help. A motivational word that I have for the rest of the remainder of this year is to never give up. I know it sounds cliche, but it's the truth. Don't give up. Truly believe in yourself. Because to believe in yourself is to believe in the Most High. The Most High created you. Fearfully and wonderfully made are you. As a result, everything that you need is there within you. You have it all right now. All the answers, everything. The Most High gave it to you. He created you with it. It's already there. So believe in yourself. Truly believe in yourself. Keep going the distance. Learn from the failures. Failures are a good thing. It's the halfway point to your success because it's the part where you're learning. Learn your lessons and apply the blessings of the lessons to your life to move forward and help yourself to excel and to exceed. Actually believe in yourself and truly believe in the faith that the Most High gave you. And from there, you're able to do anything and everything. The sky is truly the limit for you. Heavens, the sky is really not even the limit, to be honest with you. Your life is truly as unlimited as you desire it to be. Just actually believe it. As long as you actually believe it, you can truly, truly achieve it. And so with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're out of here. Blessings to you all. And may this message and the other messages truly bless your life. Peace.